Hello guys, it's Challenger. I have a Beyblade unbox, and this is going to be Archer Hercules. So here it is. Let me just get this opened up. And while I do that, this bay actually has two new parts. I honestly view this thing as having like 1.5 new parts. You'll see momentarily. But I guess we'll start with the part that is actually just a reused part before we get into that stuff. So yeah, first up, we got 13. This has been out for a couple months now. Nice and shiny. Not the greatest disc though. But next up, we move on to the part where I actually have a lot of issues with this bay. This is probably one of my least favorite parts in the game. And let me get it out real quick. Okay, here it is. So, this is Eternal. Alright, this is like Revolve. Pretty much. Like, it's shorter. Like, the base of the driver is a little bit different because it's not like as long. It's just like a shorter Revolve. And the Revolve here, it's made out of POM plastic opposed to regular plastic. That's it. Like, I don't like this driver. I don't know how good it is, to be honest, and I'm not going to judge it off of its like ability to function. Because Revolve's good. I'm assuming Eternal's probably going to be better than Revolve. But it's still, in my opinion, a very lazy part because we already have something that's exactly like this, and I don't see a reason for them to make this driver for a second time. I did not see a reason for that, so, you know. I don't know, maybe other people like this driver. I personally just don't. So that's just me, though. But next up, we're going to move on to the layer. The layer's actually really cool. So don't get me wrong, I don't dislike the bay in general. I just don't like the driver. This is the layer, though. Archer Hercules looks really cool. Here's the other side. But yeah, you can see it has like a lot of black, a lot of gold. So you can see a little bit of, see some red here, blue eyes, and then the metal here on both sides. Kind of can like open up, so when it battles, this kind of opens up, which should be burst resistant. It's kind of like Orichalcum's ability. Also, I noticed it's a lot more loose, like than Orichalcum was. And it comes out more, so this should really help with burst defense, and I think it does. Also, it's a pretty interesting shape, and from what I've seen, this thing's a monster. Like, this thing's been actually doing really well from what I've seen. Hopefully that stays true. The teeth are looking solid. Nothing like outstanding, but they look pretty good still. So let's just put this thing together and see what happens. So yeah, it's solid. It is stamina type anyway, not an attack. So Archer Hercules 13 Eternal. I mean, it looks cool at least. That's good. And yeah. So that's kind of, I guess you can see my rant about this a little bit, because, you know, I do have a little bit of issue with some of the parts in this thing, or one of them. But it still looks really, really nice overall, so yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video, so comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.